Well, the two major releases of this week, Quiet Place Part 2, and we'll be comparing them to other movies. First is Quiet Place Part 2. I think the really reasonable one is to compare it to the first movie, of course. And yeah, we have a comparison with the first movie. I think Spider-Verse is a pretty good comparison as well, because Spider-Verse didn't do well at first, but ended up ending, because of the holidays, it ended up ending above Quiet Place Part 1. And yeah, and against all these movies like A Star Was Born is here, Rogue One. That's a very bad comparison. But A Quiet Place Part 2 is actually outselling. This is Part 2. Day 4, 57 million. Here, so 57 million is far ahead of A Quiet Place Part 1. Actually, only by 3 million. But it's still ahead of the first one. It's pretty good for a franchise growth of Quiet Place Part 2. And that movie, you know, there is, it's already made back its money already, $17 million budget, made, 80 million worldwide, and already made back its money, even if we only use domestic numbers, it already made back its money. And of course, we have Cruella, of course. Cruella. And why actually the household spiral, or may have been Disney fans watching both movies, but Cruella is actually made 26 million. Of course, that's from Memorial Day weekend, so of course it's outperforming the average because it's a Memorial Day weekend movie. But of course, we're gonna compare it to all of these movies: Alita, Dark Phoenix, Men in Black, Black International, Birds of Prey, and yeah, 1984, that's a bad comparison because that movie came out when a lot of theaters were closed. I don't really think you can make a comparison for Wonder Woman 1984 because a lot of theaters were closed for that movie and it couldn't really do well no matter what. So yeah, we have Birds of Prey, okay, Dark Fate, okay, these are all very similar openings. What was the other movie that goes like 27 or 26 million first weekend? Dark Fate. Oh, yeah, Dark Fate opened with 28 million. That was the movie. Dark Fate opened with. These are the openings of all the movies, and Cruella is doing better because of Memorial Day. But if you compare, let's just look at Alita versus Cruella. Okay, Cruella did better on its first day, but Alita was already out a day before. So, and Cruella is doing far worse than Alita. Yeah, even Dark Phoenix. Okay, Dark Phoenix doing worse than Dark Phoenix, Man in Black International, Birds of Prey, and even Dark Fate. And yeah, this movie's not doing too well. And again, Disney fanboys are giving the movie a perfect score. But I don't think these perfect audience scores are really going to change people. Because people know that the audience scores can't be trusted anymore because it can be filled with bots. It can be filled with, of course, a lot of reviews that are just not good, and just completely horrible. Of all these fake 10 out of 10 reviews on Metacritic and, of course, Rotten Tomatoes. You really have to just look at, like, actual trustworthy reviewers on Rotten instead of, bots saying, "Oh my god, I was so surprised by the movie," or because but it's still Disney, so I still could give it a 10 out of 10. Like, really? Okay. And you have all these fake 5-star reviews. Again, Disney fanboys, of course, defend that to the end of the day. We also have a comparison as I think is the most important one, Melissa Mistress of Evil. And Melissa Mistress of Evil even is doing better than Cruella. And if you look at here, Dark Phoenix, you have the comparison with Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix actually did better on the first Wednesday. But of course, Disney, managed to make sure the movie did much better, using their, of course, powers. And that's what I'm really scared of. Disney still got managed to somehow make Cruella into a success, which is going to be a big problem for the movie industry. Or just continue. So yeah, Disney's just a monopoly. They'll do everything in their power to make sure their movies are a success. Okay, and that people really love Cruella. But we could go over the most important, comparisons for Cruella. the most important part, movie that the media keeps comparing Cruella to and saying it's far better than the movie I'm gonna mention, and that is, of course, Joker. I gotta put Joker before I review him because it won't show up for some reason. But we have Joker here. Okay, Cruella is a box office failure, and you're telling me that that's better than Joker? When more people watch Joker, this is Joker. Joker made $100 million already. Meanwhile, Cruella came in past $40 million on a Memorial Day weekend. And again, you can say Disney Plus, Disney Plus, Disney Plus. Disney fanboys, of course, always use that to defend the movies. Same thing with Wire months ago when I said Wire was a flop. Nobody was watching it because it's the truth. Nobody wants to see Disney movies anymore. People are done with Disney. And no one's going to pay $40 full price for Cruella or Wire in the watch second. I'm just sorry to say that's the truth. Same thing with Mulan. I don't think many people are going to pay $40 to watch one movie. Okay? Even freaking Blu-rays are cheaper. And when you buy a movie on Blu-ray, you get it forever. And Cruella is going to eventually be free. So what is the point of the premium access? That's so Disney can milk your wallet. And I think people are starting to see through this stuff. Okay? Why can't Disney fanboys accept the fact that Cruella is a failure? Instead of posting a bunch of fake reviews, trying to entice people who have not seen the movie, and they're going to go see the movie. So that's basically it about this video. Goodbye.